Dads, what's the dumbest thing your kid has ever done with full confidence? My son, Jake, was always a bit of a daredevil, but what happened when he was 7 still makes me laugh and cringe simultaneously. It was a regular Sunday afternoon. I was in the garage fixing our lawnmower while my wife was grocery shopping. Jake had been suspiciously quiet for about 20 minutes, which any parent knows is the universal warning sign that something is about to go terribly wrong. I called out, "Jake, what are you up to, buddy?" "Nothing, Dad. Just playing," he shouted back from somewhere inside the house. That nothing sounded a lot like something, so I wiped my hands and went to investigate. I found him in our bedroom, standing in front of the full-length mirror. He was completely naked except for my work boots, my tie, incorrectly knotted, and what appeared to be half a bottle of my wife's expensive moisturizer slathered all over his body. "Jake, what on earth are you doing?" I asked, trying to process the scene. He turned to me with absolute seriousness in his eyes. "I'm getting ready for my job interview, Dad." "Your job interview?" "Yes, Tommy's dad got a new job, and he said he had to wear a tie and put on lotion so his skin looked nice. "I'm practicing." I bit my lip to keep from laughing. "And the boots? These make me taller. The boss likes tall people." His logic was both absurd and somehow perfectly sound in that strange way only kids can manage. "And why aren't you wearing any clothes?" I had to ask. He looked at me like I was the dumbest person alive. "Because the lotion goes under the suit, Dad. Everyone knows that. I'm going to put on my dinosaur costume after this dries." That's when I noticed the trail of white footprints leading from our bathroom, through the hallway, and into our bedroom. The $75 moisturizer my wife saved for special occasions was now decorating not just our son, but also about half our upstairs flooring. "Jake, buddy, I think we need to clean you up before Mom gets home." His eyes widened with sudden realization. "Is Mom going to be mad about the special cream?" "Let's just say your job interview might get canceled," I replied, already calculating how many overtime hours I'd need to replace that moisturizer. As I led him to the bathroom, he looked up at me with complete sincerity. "Dad, can you write me a good recommendation? Tommy says that helps with jobs." I couldn't hold back anymore and burst out laughing. "Sure, buddy. I'll tell them you're very thorough with your skincare routine." We had just finished cleaning up when we heard the front door open. Jake looked at me with panic. "Dad, hide the evidence!" "Too late for that, buddy," I whispered as my wife called up the stairs. "Why does the hallway smell like my creme de la mer?" Her voice carried that dangerous calm that meant someone was in serious trouble. Jake grabbed my hand and whispered with complete conviction, "Don't worry, Dad. I'll tell her it was for my future." Before I could stop him, he ran to the top of the stairs, still naked, except for the tie and boots, traces of lotion glistening on his skin. "Mom, don't be mad. I'm investing in myself." My wife's expression as she looked up at our son, part horror, part disbelief, part reluctant amusement, is something I'll never forget. Later that night, after Jake was asleep and we'd cleaned up the moisturizer trails, my wife and I laughed until we cried. "He said he was investing in himself?" I wheezed, barely able to breathe. She shook her head. "That's your son. Completely ridiculous and somehow still persuasive enough that I'm not even mad about the moisturizer anymore."